Oh yeah, back again. Followers. Yeah, I think that'll be the title of this. Followers. Everything. Well, not everything, because social media ain't everything, but social media is like a popular thing that everybody is doing because we're connected to the outside world by our cell phones, computers, laptops, and tablets, and TVs now. So we have things called social networks, in which they're platforms that were built and created to connect people. And they also happen to be tools used to advertise on and promote on. Social networks. They have groups where you can join, and you can join a group that has something that you're interested in, and you can become a member of that group. You can post up pictures of what you're interested in, and people can like it and follow it. People can follow you. But that's what the topic of this message is follower. YouTube has followers, subscribers. Facebook, you become friends with people. You follow them. Twitter, follower. Instagram, you can like and follow people. But all these different things that we follow and look at every single day all have a different perspective. Some people do it for attention. Some people do it for the fame. Some people do it because they're insecure. Some people do it for the money. And some people just do it for free. But we have some people that have created their own perspectives of what life is, kind of like a religion. But the only difference is it's not a church that you go to or a religion or a book that you follow. It's a person that you follow, and you listen to these people's ideas, and you follow them if you like their perspective of life. Now I'm going to tell you the danger of that. See, the danger of that is, like, sometimes you can come across somebody who you have something in common with. You might have a few ideas that are similar, and you can relate to different things. But at the same time, that does not necessarily mean that that's what you should be following. Because sometimes we follow things that we shouldn't follow. And sometimes by us following a thing that is not good for us, it only amplifies or increases the bad thing in us because we're following something bad. And what is happening is we'll follow one thing, then we'll follow another, then we'll subscribe to another, then we'll subscribe to another. Now we got all these different things that we follow and stay tuned to. We agree with certain things from each one of these things. And if we subscribe to this every single day of our lives, every time they put up a video, you're notified. So you watch it every day. You learn from it every day. You hear someone else's perspective about something every single day. What happens is, as a follower of something, you now become unable to make your own logical decisions. You become unable to make your own choices. You become unable to speak the voice that's inside of you, because you've become all these different things that you've been watching and subscribing to and following. It's the same thing that's been happening for years before social media even came about. Like, people were following different religions. People were following different cults. This is another tool that's being used to cause separation and confusion amongst people. But we don't see that. We think it's innocent because we're able to just type it and watch it and it's harmless. But nothing is harmless if you intake it. There's no such thing as a thing being harmless if that's what you live by. If your words, your thoughts are all inspired and encouraged by a person's opinion or multiple people's opinion, then your thoughts are not your own thoughts. Your thoughts are now their thoughts. Now you're thinking like multiple people. Now you're confused. Now you don't even have a voice of your own. If you do have a voice, and when you do speak it, you speaking your words like another person that you saw. All because you're following different stuff. You don't have a voice of your own. That's what religion did to a lot of people. People started following religion. They following the prophets. They following these different ideas about what life should be. They follow the news. They follow the blogs. They follow the newspaper. So now their idea and perspective of life is not a idea. Is not something that they seen with their own eyes, but it's something that's seen through another person. Followers. Some people on social media have 1 million friends. Some people have 1 million likes. We become addicted to this stuff. Some people have 1 million likes, but they don't even like themselves. You got 1 million people that like your picture, but you don't like yourself. And the reason why I say you don't like yourself is because you put the skinny filter on. You put the filter on. If you really love yourself, you wouldn't be ashamed to be yourself in front of people. If you had your own mind, you wouldn't have to look at everybody else's opinion to have an opinion of your own. When you become a follower, you now stop thinking for yourself. You now become a copy or a partial piece of somebody else's idea, somebody else's agenda, and you're never going to be the best you that you can be because you're something else. You follow behind something else. Followers. This is what we're into now, and this is how it's been back then before it was social media. Following. People follow too much. People don't even want to walk without a leader so that they can follow. Following. Are you a follower or are you a leader? Do you want people to follow you? Do what you do? Say what you say, be how you are? Or do you want people to just be them? I want people to be them. I don't want people to follow me. I want you to be you. You can subscribe to me if you want to. You can follow me if you want to. But I don't want you to talk like me. Act like me. Do your videos like me. I want you to be you. I want you to tell the world who you are. Because who you are is who you are. And who you are is the truth. You ain't the next man. You ain't got to do stuff like the next man. You ain't got to be like the next man. You ain't got to say what the next man said. You ain't got to say it how the next man said it. You created to be you, an individual. Stop following things to a T. But I'm done.